welcome back to my channel, Southern Yankee Beauty. I am not ready today. I don't have my hair done. I'm in a shirt that I slept in and sweats, and I just threw a cardigan on because I'm cold. I'm working from home, and I was scrolling through TikTok, and it was one of those like TikToks where you do, it like doesn't age, like fast forward, like, so obviously I have no makeup or anything on, and I'm doing it, and it like makes you look really, really old, and oh, I was mad. I was like, what the F? What the actual F? It was so bad. So it motivated me to do the video because I'm like, we're gonna redo it when I have makeup on and my hair done and see if that TikTok will still make me look as old. I saw somebody else do it and they look pretty much the same. I did it and I look like 600 years old. What the hell? Now, granted, I'm wearing no makeup down here, but up here, what the heck? Like, am I really gonna be this awful when I'm like, I mean, how much does this age you? Like, does this age you like 30 years? Does it, like, am I 80 in this photo? I don't know. This is really disturbing. So I have no makeup on. I woke up. We're going to do this one again. I'm going to do a video on it. We're going to do a full makeup, and then we're going to come back and see if it's the same. You'll have to subscribe to see part 2. Anyway, I got a box in the other day that I thought, well, this will be some of the makeup that we'll play with. This was the Lunar Beauty. I believe it's a collab with Manny and Laura. And so I got some things for us to use. Yeah, I got this whole collection. So let's take a look, and then we're going to do a really quick look, and then I'm going to redo the TikTok. And if I could figure out a way to put the TikTok on this video, I'm going to do that too. But we're going to go quick through this. So we got some brushes, and they're beautiful. Pink and rose gold. Oh my God, I love the colors. So I'll get those ready for us to go. We got a beautiful bag to put our stuff in, which I'll probably take with me on my upcoming trip. We got 2 new lipsticks. We have one in the color Mora. Let's show you this one. Ooh, very pretty packaging. I guess you just, how do you get it? Oh, you press down. Ah, maybe. Yeah, okay. Ooh, like nice nude. That kind of is such a Manny color to me. All right, awesome. Then we also got one in the color Lanny. Oh, is this Manny and Laura? Laura, what are these called? Hold on, am I having, like, did they do something here? Laura, oops. Okay, so Laura and Manny is Lanny, and Mora and Manny is Laura and Manny. Oh my God, I'm so smart. They probably announced that, and now I don't know which one I opened and which one I didn't. Let's just open them together because this girl don't know what the heck she's doing. I like the components, so cool. All right, so here we go. We have one that's more of a peachy nude and one that is more of maybe like a little mauve nude going on there. Hopefully I didn't just mix these up because you know me, you never know me. You never know what I'm gonna do. You never know. Put those in a little bag. All right. And then, dun, 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 we have the star of the show. Oh, and look at the paper has little bees for Lunar Beauty. 2 palettes. We'll just use both probably. So this is probably the cheek palette. Yep. I love me some cheekies. Full Fantasy Blush Cheek Palette. I'm such a blush girl. Ooh, and there's some good colors. Oh, and highlights and a bronzer. Okay. I see you. All right, there we go there. All right, let's go to the next eyeshadow palette. I'm so excited. Full Fantasy Eyeshadow Palette. Hey fools, it's your faves, Manny and Laura. We finally did it. Say hello to Full Fantasy Collection. All right, kids, here we go. Here is the outer edge, or outer curtain. What am I trying to say? I don't know. And here are the beautiful shades. How fun. All right, friends, I'm going to put you to music. I'm going to go really fast through this part, and I'll slow down as soon as we get to Laura and Manny's collection. Here we go.
With each sip from your lips, you're kissing me dizzy. I fight for composure, but what fun would that be? The punks and the peasants who dared to impress me, singing desperate daydreams.
All right. So we have our Shiseido on. Actually, I got to back up a little bit because I'm going into bronzer. I'm going to go into the bronzer using what I think is the bronzer brush, because then there was another big one that looked bigger and it's like a blush brush. So we're gonna go into this. I think I'm gonna like this bronzer just from looking at the color of it. It's called Sandbar. It's like very neutral. So yeah, let's see what it does on my skin. I put a lot on, so I like a neutral. It's, you know, when you have a neutral tone, you can use it a little bit more as like a contour versus a bronzer, which I love because I don't contour. So it does like two things for me because I have neutral. My skin tone, I can use neutral or cool or warm colors. So neutrals are good for me. So this is not as strong. It looks much darker. It looks much, much darker in here. Like you look at this and you're like, oh, that's going to be too much, but it's not. It's like a beautiful, really light color. And I think it's giving the skin just enough of what we want. Go up the bridge of the nose a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks good. Let's get a little bit more on this side, but I like. All right, we're gonna go back into this for the blush and highlight in a little bit, but we're gonna go get ourselves busy into the eyes. Let's just fix this like little mess. We're gonna fix the hair too, friends. It's just gotta give me a minute on the hair, all right? Because I'm a little behind today. All right, and so let's go into the brushes that we got. So we're gonna just stick with the 4 brushes here. We'll use this for the blush and highlight. All right, so we're gonna start out, I think, with this brush for the crease work, and then I'll go into the Fluffer Nutter brush. We're gonna start with the color Besties. How perfect for the 2 besties that created this. So this looks like a nice, like, neutral good shade for our eyes, for our crease work, I think. So let's do it. Let's do it. Songs are coming in my head for let's do it, but I think those are going back to my cheerleader days. And I'm sure if I put that in here as a little clip, it's probably going to get, I'll probably get a strike. So we're not going to do the music that's playing in my head, but for some reason, Pump Up the Jam was stuck in my head because that's something I did in cheerleading school. We would be like, let's do it. And then that would come on and we would dance and cheer. Although my cheer team, we were a competitive cheer team in high school, and so we traveled and did cheer all over. But because most of us danced together competitively at a place called Dance Spectrum up in New York, we were all amazing dancers, and we did a lot of dance in our cheer, and sometimes we would get points off that we needed to do more like stunts. We even got in trouble back in the day for doing this is a beautiful shade, by the way. This is all the same shades. A lot of depth with this. You can build this shade up. This is colored Besties. But yeah, we all got in trouble back in the day for doing a cheer move that was not racy at all compared to today's standards. Maybe back then it was. I don't know. Okay, so that was fabulous. I'm going to go in with that little lighter, fluffier brush, just a little bit cloudy at the top here, and just blend that top part out. We are going to make it a little bit. We're going to deepen this up a bit. So, but both of these shades are great. Great. This is like a massive fluffy brush for an eye. Like, is it or not? Maybe it's, you know what? Maybe this is not, maybe this is a highlight brush and I don't know. It's really big. Okay. So I'm going to actually go back into this shade here. I want to use this purple shade Lanny because it just looks fun right here. Let's do that in the outer corner. I want to use Aries. I want to use Full Fam. Oh my God, there's so much I want to do. So I'm just going to tap, tap, tap right in the outer corner. Ooh, this is nice. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like hard, you know, too hard to work with, but it's soft. Almost blends itself. Ooh, I like this shade. Oh, kids, you did good. We're going to blend that out on top with that other light shade again, but let's get this going on here. Let's just get it in and get it in. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm in a silly mood today for some reason. Oh, okay. So it looks like here I do have a little bit of issue with. Let's see if we can blend that out with the lighter shade we used. We'll go back into cloudy. It's got a little bit of a Like it didn't want to blend right there. It blended great on this side, which makes me think that it's my application possibly, or this side might still be sticky, which is probably more the case. So I'm just gonna go in here a little bit more and see if I can get it to blend just a little bit. There we go. Just takes a little extra work with that one. I think it was sticky. I think it's sticking because of what was on my eye, not because anything was wrong with it. But wow, that's pretty, isn't it? Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay, so now we're going to go into the flat brush, and we're going to use the color Aries on the outer corner, which is this one here, and then we're going to put this on the inner corner. Okay, are you as excited as I am? Probably not, but that's what it looks like on the brush. So it's got that red, blue, purpley shift that we love to see in these duochromes. Oh, yeah. Ooh, you could really get a sexy deep eye with this. Love to see a little bit more color in his palette. Love it. All right, so I am going to take that Bestie shade and just kind of go in right in there. Same thing here. And blend that into that purple shade. So we have a little bit more of a, it just looks like it blended together better. You know what I'm saying? All right, now I'm gonna just wipe this off on my switch, and I'm going into Fool Fam, which is this gorgeous shimmery pink goddess color right here. And see, let me bring you even closer so you can really get in here and see. All right, we need a second layer, I think. And that one might need to be wet, but wow, okay, very pretty. This one is not as shiny as it looked actually in the pan. Still beautiful. Still beautiful, and it does definitely, it's pink and rosy and all the goodness, but it's not as bright as I was hoping it would be. Pretty though, still beautiful. I thought it would be like lighter and brighter, but it's more like of a mauve. Okay, that's really pretty. All right, so now I do want to take the color Your Fave on the upper brow. I do wish there was a cooler toned, for those shades that I just used, these two, I wish there was a cooler tone shimmer, and there is not. Like if you had one with like a more of a white, but it's not here. So we're going to go into this one here. They don't have that anything like that in this palette. This is just called Your Fave. This will work, I'm sure. It's like a champagne. Yeah, that works. But I would have liked to have one with more of a white base up here for this look. Oh, there's nothing in here for that. Yeah. All right, so now we have this little scrungy brush on the bottom. I'm going to go back into Lanny, which is that dark purple right here. And, oops, right here. And I'm going to put that down here. And I'm going to put that right down here. If that goes up like that, that's fine with me. All right, now clean that off. Gonna go back in with Besties, our first shade. And we're going to just put that underneath everything. Now, same as we're going to go with Aries, and we're going to put the Aries, that blue-purple one, duochrome right there in the middle, just a little of it, just like a little hint. You'll probably only catch that when you are in the sun or whatever. You'll see a little like shimmer goodness down there, and then back in with Fool Fam, our pink shade right here, just to give us a little bit of brightness. Oh, you know what? Let's see what they've got for the... Let's take a look at what we have in for the blush here in just a minute, so that's the finished eye look, but without mascara and liner and stuff yet, so we will get to that. But let's go ahead and get into this. So the blushes we have here, we're going to try with this berry shade because I went with such a deep, this is called Rose Skyline, and ooh, this is a beautifully soft brush. Beautiful. So we're going to lightly. This is so feather soft, this brush. Oh, wow. And it's putting, this is quite the pigment, this shade. But I love it. Yes, sir. I do love the color. It's really beautiful. It feels like a feather, this brush on your face. Oh, I love this blush brush. I'm just trying to get back so you can see a little bit more. I think I'm going to put some of that light pink on too, on the apples of my cheeks. So we're going to go into Pink Blossom right here. And let's see if we can get some of this cool tone blush on. Yeah. Oh, I love. This almost has like a, the pink almost has like a light purple vibe to it. Okay, now I'm just gonna pounce everything over once so it's not so crazy looking. And now I have to get into the, I just want to clean this off, the highlight that I used. I'm going to use the same thing I used with the bronzer, but I'm going to use the highlighter. So the two colors that I've got for highlight are rose gold and a champagne. Those are the two shades. Oh Lord, I don't know. I'm thinking rose gold. That's what I'm gonna do. This might be too dark for me. We'll see. Nope, it's perfect. It's beautiful. Pretty. And because we want that filter to make us look like we're gonna age well and not be so old looking, we're gonna put a little bit in some spots, you know. All right, I'm gonna still go over this a little bit. I love the cheeks so much. Okay, we have lipstick to do, but let's go ahead and get the eyes finished really quickly, and then I'll be right back and we will do the lips. All right, friends, we have two different shades. We have Mora. I'm gonna just swatch them both for you because I'm only using one today. Okay, very pretty. Peachy neutral for that one. I think this is the one I'm going to use, though. This is Lanny, and I think it's got a little bit more of the mauve tones that will match better. Yes. So to get started, I'm going to go ahead and line my lips, and I'll be right back. All right, use ColourPop Good and Plenty. Let's go in with Lanny. Yeah, this is the right choice. I like that lipstick. Okay. All right. Now, friends, we are going to be right back and my hair will be done and then we're going to try that TikTok again. So hold on. All right. We are finished. Hair is done. I just need to spray to set. Love ABH. Their setting powders or setting spray is nice. Okay. It's got a really nice mist on it. Here is the final look. We will do more with this palette. This was just sort of a for fun one, but here is, let's bring you guys in. Here is the finished eye look. All right, friends, let's go try that TikTok one more time. All right, I'm all dolled up and glammed up, and I still look old AF. What if I put a little bit of light? Oh, I have the light on. I guess I need a lot. How's that? Better? Better? No. Okay, so this is it. This might be up here what I look like when I'm 80 years old. How sad. How sad. Oh, well, I better enjoy my youth while I have it, huh?